Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot.
Hello,
Without a
everybody,
doubt,
and
it is the
welcome
week's
to
most
today's match.
eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. And already we're underway here. In with the challenge. Yamal is fouled. Well, there is David Villa, a player whose thirst for goals is unquenchable. One of Spain's finest ever strikers.
Yes, I think his record speaks for itself.
Forlan! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Forlan has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Messi. Rummenigge. Now it's Griezmann. Rummenigge. He could be in here. That's the throw. David Villa. Balls out once more. Messi. So we're still where we started right now. And he cuts out the supply. Mbappe. Messi. And he's picked out the run. Now it's Forlan!
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
Rummenigge.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And it's Forlan. Mateus. Forlan. Gets his pass away. Now it's Forlan. There's the shot! Very nearly half an hour gone here. Griezmann. Rummenigge. And he's lost his man here. Oh, straight hit! He steps in and another try! Goal! Getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to...
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
And the pass is intercepted. Messi.
It's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, well played, lovely.
There will be 1 minute.
Oh, he's been caught napping. That's going to go a long way. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. Roberto Carlos. And the counter is on.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Jamal!
He did so well to create the room to get the shot away.
Jamal. And it's Forlan. Pops him off it and wins back the ball. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0.
The attendance for this match
Rummenigge,
was
the man we've all come to watch.
71,898.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire. That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Now it's Forlan. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the...
Mbappe! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. He's got tall. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. It's their second corner of the game. Deftly away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Forlan. Now there's a fine ball. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. That's good pressure, closed him down quickly.
Manchester United really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Raul. He's in, surely! Can he finish? He would have been quick to... Oh, what has happened here? Roberto Carlos. Well, that is one way to stop him.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Adams gets good distance on it. So just one extra minute for stoppages. Raul. He's tried one! And that is it. The equaliser just wouldn't come. It is over. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome
Hello,
to
everybody,
everybody
and
who has
welcome
joined
to
us for
today's
this
match.
unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. We have already started here. Now it's Mbappe.
Peter, I can't recall a better leader of the line than Marco van Basten.
A great scorer of goals and, of course, a scorer of great goals.
Yeah, and because of that, the words are Dave shapes to shoot!
Now, who's going to be first? Oh, he's been caught on it here. And here's Mbappe. Griezmann. Rummenigge. Messi. Koundé. There's a sharp little ball here.
Look, it's a run defences dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Forlan. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Played with finesse. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Looks to clip it forward. That's been cut out, well played. Mbappe. All driven towards the far post. He gets big! He will be livid with himself.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
That was good alertness. Mbappe. No, it's Forlan. Messi hits one! Goal! The breakthrough strike! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
He rises! Mateus is there and he can get that clear. Oh, that's a fine interception. He can get that clear. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he was quick to react. Oh, that's a key interception. Griezmann. And it's Forlan. And he cuts out the supply. And he's on a charge. He is through here. There's the header. No, not the best of headers. Rummenigge. Passing is crisp and sharp. Rummenigge! That is decidedly lacking. Now the finish! And he hits the net. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Terrible error, duly punished.
There will be 3
Things
minutes
starting
added
to look
time.
very comfortable. Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
And it's Messi. Great ball if he can get there. Koundé. There's the end of the first half. Some first half thoughts?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and two between them at half-time. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Oh, that's well spotted. That's a nicely weighted pass. Can he get it through? Oh, that Olise! Cannavaro did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
He's having a go! And there's the clearance.
Oh, it's great work in terms of both purpose and intensity.
550.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is... Tries a shot! It's there! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Is number 18.
Bayer Leverkusen get themselves back into contention.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
And that could set him on his way. Now it's Forlan, and he's managed to get... There's the hit! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And he's there to belt it away. Olise chasing after it. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Pops him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, it's Van Basten. He's away! There's the shot!
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Van Basten. Mbappe. Just 5 minutes left. Van Basten.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Olise. Oh, that's delightful. Great ball. He's had a shot.
At a time.
And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Olise clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
All hands on deck for this one. That's a decent clearance. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Decent hit! And that is the end of it. They hung on right till the finish. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. It's the sort of game... Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot.
Hello,
Without a
everybody,
doubt,
and
it is the
welcome
week's
to
most
today's match.
eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And expectations are rising, and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. And he's there to get it away. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And he's intervened well there. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Forlan. Now it's Griezmann. He's through here. It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Good running, strong and purposeful. Great defending, strong and determined. And here's Forlan, and it's Deco. Deco will not want to lose. And the finish! Too close for comfort.
Might want to be careful there.
Played right into his path. Nice interception, well timed. Batistuta is sharing after that one. Rummenigge. Caceres cuts it out. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made. Look, it's Forlan! And he has kicked it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And it's Messi. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well read, nice interception. Mateus. Mbappe. Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh, well played, well played.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Deco. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. And here's Forlan. Oh, he's got the shot away! It's Forlan. No, it's Forlan. Messi. He's found a way through. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And it's Messi. Rummenigge touches it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
And it's half-time here. Well, it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. And after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time. And we are back on the way. Both sides defensively robust up to now. It's come backwards here.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Messi. Now it's Forlan. Forlan! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And they're quick to get it back. Oh, facing up to his adversary. It's Forlan! Superb goal!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So the first goal of the game.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
71,550.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Caceres kept his eye on it, and he's there. And it's Deco. And he was quick to react. Deco is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Substitution in progress.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Oh, he's found some space here. Oh, can he put it away? He's got a goal! And this is getting better and better. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
He'll try from distance.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
Messi. And here's Forlan. Oh, what has happened? Tries a shot! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
No, that was never going to make it. Mbappe.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, it's a promising build-up. There's plenty of really nice passing. Mbappe. And that has put paid to that. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by... Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
That is a brilliant interception. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Vinicius Junior takes control of it and he's on the move. Mateus makes the interception.
It's rare for me to look at a fullback as a potential match winner, Peter, but with Roberto Carlos, I can make an exception.
He's not a defender at all, is he? He's a winger more than that.
Exactly, the Brazilian Express, up and down the line all the time, and a taker of audacious free kicks.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Shifted upfield. Here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Quality ball. And it's Bebeto. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Vinicius Junior. It's Bebeto. Oh, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Vinicius Junior. Mbappe. And it's Forlan. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Oh, that's a key interception. Has a look and plays it forward. Casillas. Oh, terrible mistake. And Bebeto! Oh, that is beyond special. A worldie and a half. Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Number 20.
So the first moment of real significance.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Adams spots it and intercepts. Rummenigge.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Bebeto! Well, that is commitment to the cause. And we have our very first corner. Roberto Carlos plays it short. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. It's their second corner of the game. Big header! Oh, off the bar! He can get that clear. Messi.
There will be 1 minute added time.
It's a sharp little ball here. Griezmann. Rummenigge. Somewhat off target. And we hit half-time. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
And a quick
It's
reminder
a dressing
today,
room that
everybody, to make
needs
sure
rousing
put
at
any litter
half-time
in the
because in
bins
truth
provided.
they've not really
Thank
been
you
at
for
it
your
so far.
cooperation.
If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open. Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have Rummenigge! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Strokes it back.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
Rummenigge! It's it! They have pulled themselves right back into it.
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Number 14, Karl-Heinz
That
Rummenigge.
has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Rummenigge.
Oh, what a ball is in here! Batistuta, oh, what a climb! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Batistuta really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
That has been knocked clear. Ball is over the line. Aim forwards. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Kaka. No, that's been intercepted. Beckenbauer. Mbappe. It's Forlan. And it's Griezmann. Now it's Messi. He's had it taken off him. Bebeto. Looking for options for movement.
Albania merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Nicked it back promptly. Batistuta. It's out for a goal kick.
Substitution.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while. This is intriguing. Next goal, critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it. Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Costa Curta. And that is as far as it goes. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Their share of momentum shifts. Highly entertaining until the very end. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the
Hello,
minds of
everybody,
the
and welcome
footballing
to
folk in
today's
this part of
match.
the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with big chance! And he's gone looking for safety. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Passing is crisp and sharp. Rummenigge. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
This guy, Sandro Tonali, was being touted as being one of Italy's greatest midfield talents. Remember the season he got a side promoted into the Italian top flight, 17 years of age, I think, and he was the mainstay in a team at that early age, playing in virtually every game and dictating the play. He stands out, doesn't matter how old he is.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Cannavaro. Cannavaro getting this one clear. Rummenigge stood up well to him there. No goals as yet. Oh, and he's through the middle. Cannavaro. That's really well cleared. Cannavaro. Bale. And the shot! It's anyone's... Oh, it's fallen loose again! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Manchester United have penetrated for the first time.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And it's Bale. Mateus. Messi. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mateus. Batistuta! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Bale gets flagged offside. Just 5 minutes left until the break. He might be in here! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Griezmann. And that was very necessary. And reclaimed it in a trice.
1 minute at a time.
And there's the end of the first half. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And we are back on the way. Stolen! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And here's Bale. Messi. And here's a player who has defined the generation. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And they've got rid. And it's Messi. Rummenigge. Pickford can claim that. Now that's well seen too.
The attendance for this match was 70,987.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Wan-Bissaka is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Guardiola. Tonali. And he welcomes it in. Batistuta finds himself offside. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
Manchester United have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Batistuta! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And Ribery! He should have put that one away.
He's really trying to take this upon himself to get it won.
No way through there. Well, there's the clearance.
Manchester United probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
And here's a chance. That was superb goalkeeping.
Forlan is offering a right smile there.
Tries to get it clear. And now a
There
second
will be
chance to
1 minute
counter.
added time.
Belts one. And that is the last effort of the game. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the... Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. Can he put it away? And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Big header! Tony Adams. Now there is a proper defender, Jim.
Well, not too many Englishmen can rival his leadership qualities, Peter.
He just had so many strengths. You could go on all day about him, couldn't you?
Well, the epitome of solidity, thanks to his winning mentality and ability to organise a back four. You don't argue with Tony Adams. You do what you're told.
Bale! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's their second corner of the game. It's a loose ball. And now they can spring out of defence. Griezmann in acres of space out wide. And it's Forlan. Beckham. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Beckham tries to dink it in. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Messi. Rummenigge. Now it's Mohamed. It's Salah! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And he's there to clear it. And now a sudden chance to counter. Cannavaro gets over and intercepts. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Costa Curta. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Rummenigge. And it's Griezmann. That's been intercepted. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, Red, nice interception.
Yeah, that's top defending in preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
He's got away.
There will be 1 minute at a
The
time.
final seconds now. Passing is crisp and sharp. And he's a real chance! What a wonderful goal!
And for such a big name in your side to register very close to the break, not only creates a real buzz in your dressing room during the break, but dispirits the opposition too, and sets up a decent chance to go on and finish this game to their liking.
And the first half is done. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps, that's not too much to ask.
Leading 1-0 at the break.
Substitution in progress.
And we're underway again. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. Messi. Haaland. Mateus kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And here's a player who has defined a generation. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And it's Bale. Oh, good spread. He's through here. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Oh, super find. Rummenigge. He is through. Great hit! And he hits the net. And with that goal comes comfort.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it. Now they have it.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Griezmann. And it's Messi. Beckham. And here's Haaland. He can get that clear. Mohamed Salah. Adams makes the interception. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Shapes to shoot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
So, third corner of the game. He's got two. Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
Oh, that's a key interception. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. And he's quick to get it clear again. And here's Haaland. Bale. Bale! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Well, I think it's great. He's showing plenty of fight here. You want that to spread throughout the team now.
Costa Curta with the clearance. Ahead by two and just about into the home straight. Well, there's the clearance. Messi. Just 5 minutes remaining now. He's gone for goal! Oh, denied brilliantly!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
That was good alertness.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And that is as far as it goes. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of it. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. Well, they've got it again. He's gone forward. Aimed beyond the defence. Casillas clears. Griezmann. That is a great pick out. Shot goal!
Marvellous goal! Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Well read, and the danger is averted. Adams gets it clear. Vlahovic. Zaire Emery.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Rummenigge. Now it's Mohamed Salah.
There they go, hunting again.
Anguissa. Rummenigge. And he's intervened well there. Adams. Mateus. Anguissa. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Look at the space here. Shapes to shoot. Oh, that is really good tenacity. Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And he gets rid in a hurry. And now they can spring out of defence. Rummenigge. He's cut it out. De Ligt. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Vlahovic. Zaire Emery. And claimed it back swiftly. Zambo Anguissa! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
There will be 1 minute
And it's found some space here. Mateus. And we've reached half-time. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
Your attention to the screen.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Leading 1-0 at the break. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Now it's Mohamed Salah. And it's Messi. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. And that is expertly dealt with. And that has been clubbed away. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Threads one in.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And the shot!
The attendance for this match
And the ball is out of play.
71,550.
Vlahovic!
Oh, great feat that.
And he's away. And he's quick to get it clear again. Barcelona have got it back and they'll have another go. Barcelona are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Cannavaro makes the interception. Vlahovic!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And that has put paid to that. Cannavaro gets good distance on it.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's been intercepted. Mbappe.
Barcelona really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
One 0 as we head towards the end. And that is a little undercooked. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Alvarez. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Great ball, and he's in here. And that is that. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Rummenigge taking in... Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, Evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And as you can see, we've already started here. Has a look and has a go.
Oh,
And another try! And he's done it!
well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Borussia Dortmund finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And the pass is intercepted. And it's Salah. Rummenigge showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Van Basten, who perfectly measured that. He's been caught. It's Luis Suarez! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to...
He gets big! But oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Van Basten just had too many bodies around him. He would have done remarkably well to score from there.
Serginho. Now it's Mohamed Salah.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
And it just, I suppose, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
That's been cut out, well played. He's going to be disappointed with that. Rummenigge, and he's intervened well there. Odo. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Oh, that's a key interception. Messi. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mateus. Rummenigge. And Serginho. Rummenigge! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Van Basten gets it away. And it's Messi. And here's Messi. And Messi! And he has kept it out somehow.
Messi is offering a wry smile there.
Corner number 2 then. And that has sent him sprawling. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And that has put paid to that. Modric. Pedri.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Costa
There will
Corta.
be 3 minutes added
Serginho.
time.
Good spot he's seen. Rummenigge! Pedri. Modric. Now it's Luis Suarez. He can run onto that. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Coming on the field
In
is
1-0 at the break.
10, Mbappe.
And we are back on the way.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Now it's Pedri. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Shot a goal! No mistake! Borussia Dortmund back on level terms. That was a given. It always was.
Well, it doesn't have to look spectacular. Why complicate simplicity?
It's Salah! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
So, third corner of the game. Rudiger tries to clear. Borussia Dortmund have the chance to go the other way. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
550.
Borussia Dortmund are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Short changes him with that pass. Messi. Modric. Great position here. Modric! Well, that is remarkable.
Borussia Dortmund certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
Modric threads one in, and he was quick to react. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Rudiger! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Cleared away. Shapes to shoot! And somehow he managed to miss it. They're up to 5 corners now. Up for a header! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Well, they're definitely intent on winning it, and they've come close. Just wondering how many more chances they can have. 1, maybe 2, realistically.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And here's Mohamed Salah. He's had a hit! And Messi! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. This is a Hollywood or bust corner. The final whistle is up next.
And he gets rid in a hurry. Oh, and the shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here.
He's had a shot! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Well, they've got to get everyone forward, and maybe even the keeper.
That's it! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Rummenigge! Truly a man who will pass the test of time! And that has raised the roof! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew.
And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our feet. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot.
Hello,
Without a
everybody,
doubt,
and
it is the
welcome
week's
to
most
today's match.
eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Forlan! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Forlan really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And he's taking no chances there. Forlan goes in for the header! Indonesia are looking to go forward now. Now it's Mbappe. He can run onto that. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Costa Curta gets rid without sophistication. Rummenigge. And he's had a hit! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And for a moment, time stood still. He's picked his way through. Oh, that's neat. Foden. Neither of these two want to come off second best. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Rummenigge! He scored! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Oh, this looks sharp. And there's green grass ahead of him. Mbappe. Costa Curta with the clearance. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. And we've seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Adams gets good distance on it. Mbappe. Forlan. Mohamed Salah. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, that's fabulous. Cleared without hesitation. Sabitzer.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Foden. Good read, needed to be. And he's quick to get it clear again. Half-time getting close now. Owen. And Owen! Goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
There will be 1 minute added time.
That is glorious, as if he picked it up. And the first 45 minutes are up. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's 1 each. That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, that's an inviting ball. Shade too heavy. Keeper can pick that up. Rummenigge. Mateus does really well to win the ball there. Owen looking to add to his goal. Mateus. Well, there's the clearance. Kante gets over and intercepts. Rummenigge. And here's Owen. Oh, that was vital. Forlan. Mohamed Salah. Indonesia appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And played right into his path. Can he finish? Van Dijk gets it clear. Rummenigge. Rummenigge, and it's Forlan. Rummenigge! Oh, screamer! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Into the lead once more.
Number 14.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
And yes, it's him again.
Substitution.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Salah.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. And here's Foden. Casillas getting this one clear. Owen. 5 minutes left on the clock. Alexander-Arnold wins the duel this time. Rummenigge. Interesting ball. Mohamed Salah. Out of passing here, really easy on the eye. Foden. And it's Owen. That's beautifully weighted. Has a go! It's in! Dying minutes, and we're all square again. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that?
And the referee brings it to a close. A draw, and a highly unpredictable one. Their share of momentum shifts. Highly entertaining until the very end. Rummenigge picking up the Man of the Match award, and
now,
no surprise
I'd just like
there.
to read out our fan club members who are
So
celebrating
Jim,
their
how do you
birthdays
reflect
today.
on what we've seen?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight.